Hello again. We are meeting here in the room that we here at New Hope affectionately call C24. We're North Americans, what more can I say? But on Saturday evenings, our African community gathers in this room. They worship in their own native language, a common language that they share, Swahili. It is such a joy to see this community, to have them form a part of New Hope. We are blessed to have them. Today I'd like to share with you from Galatians chapter 6. In Galatians chapter 6, Paul says, "Brothers, if someone is caught in a sin, you who are spiritual should restore him gently. But watch yourself. You also may be tempted. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you'll fulfill the law of Christ." Now, Paul goes on talking, but I did want to mention that in verse 5, he says, each one should carry his own load. Interesting. Now, NIV here actually does a good job. In verse 2, carry each other's burdens. Verse 5, each one should carry his own load. I think King James actually uses the same word there. Each one should carry his own burden. There are actually two different words. In verse 5, the word is commonly used to refer to the load, the military kit that a Roman soldier would carry. Each one is to have a manageable load that they can carry, and they then are responsible for carrying that load. But in verse 2, a different word is used. The word used in verse 2 means an unbearable load. It's this word that Jesus uses to refer to the law when he says, "Take my yoke upon you because my load is light." The unbearable burden of the Mosaic law, the Jews could not fulfill. And so Jesus came to give them something new, something different. What I wanted to draw out of this passage is actually what Paul says with reference to that unbearable burden. Paul says, carry each other's burdens. Now, in the context, the burden that he's talking about is the burden that we feel when we fall into sin. Sometimes we're caught by sin, and it places us in a situation that we just can't take. Paul says, you who are spiritual, carry the burden with someone else. Go and help resolve that conflict that they might be found in. Paul says, do it gently, but watch yourself. You may also be tempted. We're to do it recognizing that there, but for the grace of God go I. Recognizing that we too are subject to the same temptations. So today, when we resolve conflict, be gentle. Be gentle. Do it in a way that the person that you're helping understands that you are on their side. You are not seeking to win, rather, you're seeking to help. If you're involved in helping someone resolve a conflict today, be gentle with them. Recognize that you too can fall into that sin. Indeed, someday you may need someone to help you. Tomorrow we'll finish up this week talking about conflict resolution. See you tomorrow.